Hello. Today I wanted to talk about industry versus inferiority. So, if you want to find out, or perhaps consider whether it's something that's playing out in your inner life, stick around to the end of the video. It's a stage between 5 years of age and 7 that is classified by a sense of success and failure leading to feelings of competence. Now, the interesting question is that in the colloquial terms, we can talk about growth mindset versus defeatist mindset. So, with a growth mindset, whether something that you attempt to accomplish goes as expected or does not go as expected, you see it as a movement in the right direction because the net result is that you're learning. So, important point to keep in mind, I feel like for a lot of people, to be honest, is that it's a win-win. So whether you walk when you wanted to go for a run instead of running, you're still getting more exercise than just doing nothing. Having said that, both happy, positive experiences and negative, painful experiences are worthwhile learning experiences. There's a quote by Thich Nhat Hanh, something along the lines that if we're willing to learn only from our positive experiences, we're losing half of our capacity to learn over a course of life. The other one mentioned earlier is the sense of worthlessness. A defeatist perspective that although at a logical level there's this understanding that one is cultivating one's skill and growing as an actor in the world, at a certain level it is seen as not real situation, that somehow it is not true. It's a static mindset, and the irony of it is that it's unsustainable in the world that is impermanent, ever-changing. In the context of the fluidity of human existence, we have no choice but to continue learning. And while conscious learning is pretty important, even more important is the fact that whether we like it or not, we're still learning through our experiences at the unconscious level. So just by the sheer act of being alive, you're becoming more and more sophisticated as a human being. Tibetan proverb that I really like is, even if we are to die tomorrow, we can still learn something tonight. So, to reiterate, to be human is to learn, both at conscious level where we can verbalize and at unconscious level. There's some interesting scientific research into the fact that animals can learn the yield of fruit from a particular bush and adjust their foraging strategies accordingly, including insects as well. So that's kind of cool. They might not be able to verbalize it, but part of them is making optimal decisions. So we do it in our own lives as well. So I feel like that's all I wanted to learn. Ultimately, something for you to consider perhaps at the end of this video is whether you feel as each and every experience in your life is something that is teaching you something, or whether you feel it as that there's you that is separate from the world, that is never capable of learning, and that somehow either the world is out to get you or the world is going to take care of you fundamentally forever. I know, magical thinking.